Okay, everyone, on your parallel, hands on your knees. One side first. Change side. All right, stay on your parallel, hand on the leg, the thigh, the other hand overhead. Change. Okay, hands on your feet. Hands on the ground, side lunge. Just sit on one of your legs, lengthen one side. Yeah. On the other side, same thing. We're gonna change again. This time around, you're gonna go for a rasteira. Keep a straight line between your shoulder, hip, and your foot. The leg that is lengthened. So don't, yeah. Change side. Okay, back here again. Cross. Face down. Don't drop your knee too much. Walk slowly into the other side. All right, back to the center, dip squat. Let's go for our 10 push-ups. Okay, walk on the plank, push up, elbows pointing in, and come back again. 1, push, walk all the way backwards, sit, and then you repeat again. 10 counts. Okay, now we're gonna keep our plank. So what I want you guys to do is to switch from one leg to the other into this position. So you're gonna be here, right? This is one side. You're gonna come up, step on the other side, 10 times. Step and drop, step and drop. Keep looking either in between your hands or look straight. Don't look back, okay? Let's go. Okay, now you're gonna go, okay? Small steps forward, small, small, small. Once you're done 4, push back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, push back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, push back. forward facing you guys. I'm gonna be on my parallel, elbows in, okay? I'm not gonna move side to side. I'm just gonna move inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push, back again to the same position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't come up to walk and don't go too low. Keep your parallel, okay? Let's go. Then walk forward, then push backwards. Let's go. Okay. So I want you guys to understand here is when I'm walking, my parallel, I keep my legs wide, okay? So I'm not gonna make it small here. I'm having a wide parallel, like the same parallel as doing my ginga, doing anything. I'm just gonna drop down, okay? So keep your toes pointing 45 outwards, knees as well. So don't drop your knees in, okay? Keep it, strong legs, mobile torso. Keep your body mobile on the parallel. If you step too high, you can't move much on the top. Same thing if you go too low into a deep squat. So keep the parallel. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk, same thing forward, and we're gonna drop on the negativa fechada, half a rolê, come back right away on top. So now we're speeding up, okay? So look, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, back parallel, okay? Then I'm gonna move, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, I drop, half a rolê, back to parallel, come back up again, sink down, and then we keep moving. One side into the other side. Let's go. Looking under the arm, chin on your chest, during the half a rolê, come back to your parallel, hop backwards, and get everything again. Let's go. So now, you guys got your half a rolê. Okay, so some of you are moving, after the half a rolê, you guys moving back out again. Some of you are moving into the parallel and then moving back. It's all okay. As long as you guys are, once you get into your parallel, here, you guys breaking into the movement, keeping the parallel. I don't want you guys to move forward and before you go to the parallel, you step back. Then you go to a parallel. That is a different movement, okay? Looks the same, but once you take the foot out of your straight line in front of you, things are gonna change, okay? So what I want you to do is, you're gonna go exactly the same thing, half a rolê, and you're gonna come back with both feet in front of you, both hands on the back, okay? So I'm gonna do it slow, so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm moving back, moving forward. Okay, keep your back straight, elbows in, hands in front of you. Okay, so I'm moving, moving, moving. Once I get to the 4, I'm gonna drop. Half a rolê. Okay, as I get my half a rolê, I'm gonna take my back leg. I'm gonna push inside. 1 hand on the floor, second leg goes inside. Okay. Now, for me to get out from here, I'm gonna go back to the same spot where I come from. I'm gonna step, and I'm gonna go half a rolê again on the same side. Moving again, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the same side. Half a rolê, leg come inside, step in, okay? Step out, half a rolê again, back. Now I'm gonna go on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negativa fechada. Half a rolê. I step to the center. I step out again. Half a rolê. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here. Okay? So keep your feet together. Hands on the back. Now, I was rose from there. I'm going to step out. I'm going to come out again. Okay? Let's go. 10 repetitions each side. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip on some of the movement. So all this movement that we just did, working on the ground, they should feel natural because actually they are a natural movements, okay? So if you're crawling, if you're rolling, if you're walking on your hands, or facing up or facing down, sideways, you should be feeling comfortable. Once you're feeling pain or it's too difficult, something either is too much or it's too little, in a sense, right? Either you stepping too far from your hands or placing your hands too far from your feet, or it's too close, then you be too restrict, so you end up feeling uncomfortable, okay? So just try to focus on here. When I'm moving from the back, okay, I'm gonna place myself on the half a roulé. When I'm moving forward, I have like a little hop, okay? Then I place my both feet together. When I'm doing that, I'm not going to overdo into the point where it's harder for me to support myself. I end up either sitting on the ground or I end up doing forcing too much on my shoulders. Okay, so I'm here as I step. Look, I can reach. Then I just place the other leg together. Okay, so I'm going to come back. If it's enough, I step. I'm just going for it. And I'm just placing down. I'm not sitting. Now I'm sitting down. I keep my bum out of the ground. Okay? So one thing that we can do from here is we're going to open our legs wider. From this position, we're going to open wide and going to back. So you're going to open in front and you're going to close again. Just like you're going to give a rasteira on your opponent both feet. So you imagine the person is standing in front of you and you're coming from the back. Okay, you're going to place the feet in between their legs. You're going to open, you're going to close. Then you're going to get out. Now, the getting out of this movement is also need to feel natural. So don't step too far on the back. Okay? Step just on the side. It's just on the side. So you are able to go up and go over the leg. Once you step too much on the back, you have to push your body much higher in order to complete the half a roulé. So some of you guys are overdoing. So example, over here, you guys are doing this. You see that? How far my leg goes? Now it's very hard for me to get out. So just step on the side, get up for a half a roulé. So just 10 times of this, okay? 5 times each side. 1, close. Now get out from the opposite side, okay? 2, open, close, get up again. Okay, 5 times. So again, when you do the hold or rasteira on the both feet of my opponent, if you guys remember how we do the rasteira, we hook and we drag it, right? Or we pull it towards to us. Remember that, the rasteira? When you do the normal rasteira, you hook it and you pull it. Now, with this one, you more or less doing exactly the same thing, but you don't see the pull so much because you are opening up the legs in front of you. But how can I say that? For you guys to feel comfortable or strong on that position, you need to push your bum back towards to your hands, okay, when you open wide. So don't kick outwards or like away from you, because then you're going to end up doing this, okay? So you guys are here, okay? So if you kick outwards, you're going to doing this. See, now I'm supporting myself, so it's harder for me to move. I'm gonna end up collapsing here. Okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm opening, but I'm pushing backwards a little bit. So the leg's gonna go and then back. Okay, so when you open, you push your hip backwards. It's like if I'm here, up, then back. Then I move up, okay? So you don't see much of the difference, but you should be pushing backwards. So you imagine that you hook it, both legs, and you're gonna push forward. So they will fall on their bum. They will fall backwards. Okay, just push it out. We're gonna come back to it later. Now, let's do a quick revision on yesterday, queda de rins, okay? So we did exercise with the queda de rim after the negativa fechada. So for the past week, since last week, we've been working on negativa fechada here, and then we change into another negativa fechada over here. Okay, so we did a few variations on the first class. One is just come back up to paralela. So on the side view, okay, I'm gonna go negativa fechada. I keep my knee locked, so my leg goes bend, and I step again into the negativa fechada, and I'm just gonna come up, paralela, and I'm back on front again. That's one variation. Another one was here, same thing, looking under the arm. Notice my knees are parallel, so I'm not opening up, okay? Keep parallel. Negativa fechada, right? So, from here, we come up into the martelo. So we did here, one, martelo, com a perna da frente. So we've been working with the martelo since middle of last month. Now, yesterday, we take the negativa fechada from the back and we add in a boca de siri or negativa queda de rins on that, okay? So from here, one, half a rolê, right? Now, two, over here, okay? Then you come back again. Negativa, cocorinha, só paralela, half a rolê. The hand that is in front of your face goes on the ground. Bring the hip into the queda de rim, push the leg out, looking under the hand. Come back up. Okay? So now, let's try to do this. I want you guys to do a queda de rim. Lengthen your bottom leg and push your back leg to the top. Okay? So I'm going to show you. I'm going for my queda de rim here. Queda de rim. Now I'm going to lengthen. I'm going to push. That's exactly what we're doing. The only thing here is we are combined with our half a rolê. So just why it looks a bit confusing, because you guys are looking at your opponent here and you're turning your back to do the movement. Okay, so focus on that. Don't place too far. I said yesterday, if you want to reach to the ground and you are leaning forward, just look now, I'm passing beyond the line. I'm placing too far. I'm not going to be able to place my hip on my elbow. So I need to place on the floor where I can reach without moving out from my position. I am on my half a rolê, I'm going to just place down, and I'm on the other side. Let's give it a try, come on. So now, I want you guys to understand one thing. I ask you guys to do an exercise from here. Can you see where I'm placing my hands compared to my legs? Can you guys are able to see my feet, right? Yes? Okay, I don't hear anything. Never mind. So what I want you guys to do is, you don't place your hand outside. This is outside, you see? I'm placing my hand far. So you girls are doing this. Hand far, the other hand, then you come in. Now you see how hard for me to get my queda de rim? I need to go over. So that's much, much harder. So keep your hands in front of you. This is the half a hole position. Now, what you're gonna do is you put the hand in front, drop. Just nice. Back to the line, in front of you. Queda de rim again. So don't go too far out from where your leg is. That's one, okay? So let's work on the parada de cabeça, troca, change legs both sides, drop in the queda de rim, okay? So over here, parada de cabeça, control. 1, 2, back to the center, cross, cross, back to the center, queda de rim, change, queda de rim again, come back up and do it. Keep repeating, don't have to rush, but I don't want you guys to stay too long there as well. Okay? You're supposed, during the exercise, here's the ground, you're supposed to get the leg quite close, the foot on both sides. So now is when you're doing the second variation, you're gonna extend it a little bit more forward, and then you drop into the queda de rim. Exactly what we did just now from the half a hole. Okay, so let's say I'm playing the roda, okay? Playing the roda, and I'm getting into my parada de cabeça. Boom, parada de cabeça. So now, I can go one side, into the other side, or I can cross, drop in, push back, negativa fechada on the other side. Okay? So you can practice the both movements individual. You can just stick to that exercise from the half a hole just now. Just a single queda de rim on both sides. When you feel more comfortable on the parada de cabeça, then you get into it, okay? So that is one way of you get off from the parada de cabeça, or you can just collapse on the queda de rim and go straight to the negativa fechada, okay? So if you guys do have a time, practice the parada de cabeça. I want you guys to feel comfortable. And if you guys look at it, you are working a lot of a core, okay, when you're doing all these movements. So it's important for us to get a strong shoulders, a strong core. The stretches are all important. Be flexible here and there. It's important, but you need to be strong as well. So try to build a bit of everything, okay? One thing that I'm gonna add into your homework is work on your bridge. And you know what? I'm just gonna take a 30 seconds. I want you guys to do a bridge right now. Remember that exercise where we are lying flat, focus first, lie flat, and we're gonna go to the bridge and we count to 5 on the top when you're high up, and you drop down, you count to 2, and then you go up again. I want you guys to do at least 4 repetitions on that. So basically 4 bridges. Muito obrigado. Thank you so much. Ciao, everyone.